Hi students, good morning to all. Hope you all are safe at home by the God's grace. Today we are going to learn about the statement problems on integers using all fundamental operation. As we all studied the previous weeks about the addition of integers, subtraction of integer, multiplication of integers, division of integers, right? Now altogether we are going to see all the fundamental operation under the given statement problems on integers in exercise 1.5. Clear? Fine. Shall we start? Yes. Yes. This is the first question. One night in Kashmir, the temperature is minus 5 degrees Celsius. Next day, the temperature is 9 degrees Celsius. What is the increase in temperature? Clear? There is a day spent in Kashmir. In that, the night, the temperature is minus 5 degrees Celsius. Clear? And the next day temperature is 9 degrees Celsius. So while seeing this, you can find the changes, right? So it means that if it is from minus to plus, it means that it is increasing. So now the question is that what is the increase in temperature? Shall we go with it? Yes. Solution. Temperature in the first day at night. Okay. First day night we had minus 5 degrees Celsius, right? Temperature in the next day at night, it is equal to plus 9 degrees Celsius. Okay. Minus represent chillness, plus represent normal. Okay. So therefore increase in the temperature, when you want to check the increase in temperature, you just subtract the highest Celsius to the lowest Celsius. Okay. So here the highest Celsius is 9 degrees Celsius and the lowest Celsius is minus 5 degrees Celsius. When we subtracted both, when you check minus and minus are next to the bracket, I have said that it is multiplication. So minus into minus is plus. So 9 degrees Celsius plus 5 degrees Celsius is nothing but 9 plus 5 is 14 degrees Celsius. Right? 9 degree Celsius plus 5 degrees Celsius equal to 14 degrees Celsius. Thus, the increase in temperature is 14 degrees Celsius. Clear? Thus, the increase in the temperature is 14 degrees Celsius. Clear? Yes. Second question. An atom can contain protons which has a positive charge plus and electrons which has a negative charge minus. Okay. When an electron and a proton pair up, they become neutral, that is 0, and cancel the charge out. Now determine the net charge. Now we are going to find the net charge for the given 5 questions. For the first question they have solved for us as an example. Now go for the question. An atom, normally in an atom we have protons as well as electrons. So protons are called as positive charge and negative electrons are called as negative charge. Protons are represented by plus and negative charge electrons are represented by minus. When electron and proton are paired up, they become neutral. Neutral sense 0. Okay. Now we are going to determine the net charge. When we consider the first question, 5 electrons and 3 protons. Electrons represent minus and proton represent plus. So 5 electrons represent minus 5 and proton represent plus 3. Minus 5 plus 3. Both the signs are different. So we have to subtract. 5 minus 3 is 2 and the biggest number sign is minus. This represents that it has 2 electrons. If it is 2 electrons, we have to define it as minus 2 times with a circle. So this is the way we are going to solve for all these remaining questions. Clear? Fine. So second question we referred to the book in page number 28. First question we seen in the book. Second one, 6 protons and 6 electrons. So proton represent plus, therefore plus 6 and 6 electron represent minus 6. So if both pair up with the different sign, it is equal to 0. So it represent, if it is 0, in this atom format we will call it as neutral. Clear? And next third question, 9 protons and 12 electrons. 9 protons and 12 electrons. A proton is plus, so plus 9. and electron is minus 12. So both the signs are different. We have to subtract. 12 minus 9 is 3 and the biggest number sign is minus, so minus 3. So automatically when you represent it in the form given in the book question, so minus represent the electrons and it is 3 electrons, isn't it? So this 3 electrons should be represented as minus, minus, minus. Clear? Next we'll move on to the fourth question. 4 protons and 8 electrons. 4 protons represent plus 4 and 8 electrons represent minus 8. So both the signs are different. 8 minus 4 is 4 and the biggest number sign is minus, so minus 4. Minus represent, the answer is about 4 electrons. This 4 electrons should be represented by 4 minuses which should be circled, right? Next, fifth question, 7 protons and 6 electrons. So proton plus 7 and electrons minus 6. So different signs. 7 minus 6 is 1. The biggest number sign is plus. So the answer is plus 1. Plus 1, when it represented, it should be represented as 1 proton. And for proton, we have to represent it with plus. Here 1 proton, so 1 plus encircled, right? So here the second question gets over. Now we are moving to the third question. Third question, it is here. It goes by this way. Scientists use the Kelvin scale K as an alternative temperature scale to degrees Celsius. By the relation T degrees Celsius is equal to T plus 273 Kelvin. Convert the following to Kelvin. Clear? So whenever scientists use the Kelvin scale, they will be having the alternative temperature scales to degree Celsius. Clear? So they have a formula. If you give a temperature with Celsius, with this format, they will be add the temperature with 273 and they will convert it as Kelvin. Clear? Now according to this, we have to convert 4 questions. The first question is minus 275 degree Celsius. Minus 275 degree Celsius, that is minus 275 degree Celsius. Already they have given in the question that temperature, the given temperature, that is T degree Celsius is equal to T plus 273 Kelvin. So here T is nothing but the given minus 275. Therefore T degree Celsius is minus 275 degree Celsius is equal to T. In the place of T we substituted minus 275 plus 273 whole Kelvin is equal to, both the signs are different, so we have to subtract. 275 minus 273 is 2 and the biggest number sign is minus. So when the Celsius is converted to Kelvin, it becomes minus 2 Kelvin. Thus minus 270 degrees Celsius is equal to minus 2 Kelvin. Clear? This is the first part of the third question. Yes, third question, second subdivision, 45 degrees Celsius. Clear? So as they given in the question, T degree Celsius is equal to T plus 273 Kelvin. Here T is nothing but 45. So 45 degrees Celsius is equal to, instead of T we have written it as 45 plus 273 Kelvin. So both the signs are equal. So we have to add 273 plus 45 is nothing but 273 plus 45. So 5 plus 3 7, 7 plus 4 11 and 2 plus 1 3. So 200 and okay fine. It's 8, I am sorry. 5 plus 3 8, 7 plus 4 11, remainder 1. So 2 plus 1 3. 318 Kelvin. Clear? So here I have solved third question, first subdivision and the second subdivision. You just practice with third subdivision and fourth subdivision. Clear? Next we'll move on to the fourth question. Fourth question is here. It goes in this way. Find the amount that is left in the student's bank account if he has made the following transaction in a month. His initial balance is rupees 690. So what here they are telling is there is a transaction by a student and that student's bank account has to be checked it up. They are telling that that student has the initial balance is 690. Okay, 690. Now we are going to do the transaction step by step by solving the deposit as well as withdrawal. So when you know about the bank account, we have two processes. One is deposit. Deposit is nothing but adding the money to your account. Okay. And the other one is withdrawal, that is taking money from your account. Okay. So deposit represented by plus. Whenever you deposit, you want to add the money with it. Whenever the withdrawal is done, you want to subtract the money with the amount. Okay. So now with the first part, in first part they have given deposit of rupees 485. So with the student is starting her or his transaction here. What is the transaction? First he or she did is deposit of rupees 485. Since here it has been given as his initial balance, he is a person, the initial balance which he had is rupees 690. Okay. So now we have to find amount left after the deposit of rupees 485. Initially he had 690 rupees in his bank account. Plus that now he is going to deposit 485 rupees. So deposit is nothing but, I said, you want to add the amount. So rupees 690 plus rupees 485 gives you, when you add 690, 485, 0 plus 5, 5, and 9 plus 8, 17, remainder 1, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 1, 11. Okay, so rupees 1,175. Now after his deposit, the initial balance become 1,175. Clear? Next step, what this transaction is, withdrawal of rupees 500. So now the student, what he do is, he is going to take 500 rupees for his usage. Okay, that is withdrawal is nothing but taking the money out of the total amount. So already he has rupees 1,175. From that he is going to take 500 rupees. So when you subtract 1,175 from 500, you are getting rupees 675. So 5 minus 0 is 5, 7 minus 0 is 7, and 11 minus 5 is 6. Clear? Therefore the amount left after the withdrawal of rupees 500 is rupees 675. Clear? The third transaction is withdrawal of rupees 350. Okay. Therefore, the amount left after the withdrawal of 350 from the total amount is, already the total amount is now rupees 675. From that 675, he is going to withdraw of rupees 350. So withdraw is nothing but subtract. So 5 minus 0 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2 and 6 minus 3 is 3. Therefore, after taking the 350 out of 675, he has the remainder as 325 rupees. Clear? The last transaction is, now what he is doing is, he is going to deposit again 89 rupees in his account. Okay. So amount left after the deposit of rupees 85 is equal to the previous balances rupees 325. Now he is going to deposit, so it is plus 89. So 325, that is 325 plus 89. So 5 plus 9 is 14, remainder 1. 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 1, 11, and remainder 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So 414 rupees is now there in the balance. Fine. And now they have given one more question over here, that is, if another transaction, that is, if another rupees 300 was withdrawn, what would be the balance be? Okay. If again the student is going to take 300 rupees from the balance, which is nothing but 414, what would be the balance at last after all the transactions? That's the question. Now amount left after the withdrawal of rupees 300 is equal to, already he had 414 rupees. From that now he is going to withdraw 300 rupees. Withdraw is nothing but subtract. So 414 minus 300. So 4 as it is, 1 and 1. So now the balance is now rupees 114. Thus, finally, the amount is left in the student's bank account after all the transaction in a month is rupees 114. At start, he had an initial balance of 690. After all these transactions, now the balance amount in his account is 114 rupees. Clear? Thank you, students. Have a nice day. God bless you.